That's the trouble when you have an audience. It's a lot easier to do a show that nobody watches, really. You know what I mean? Because once you get people watching, they all got something to say about it.
Yeah, then they have to come up and they got to comment about how stupid things are.
Nobody goes up to Mick Jagger and critiques his concert after a show.
Hey, Mike,
you know, this is the second time we've done a Sam Adams review.
Well, this is a new beer. This is the Samuel Adams Irish Red.
Irish Red.
As you can see, this ain't at St. Patrick's Day, so we figured bringing out the red in the Irish. You know what that expression is, don't you? The Irish, when the Irish see red, the hell is going to pay.
Is that right?
Somebody gets mad.
Irish Red, smooth and hearty.
Yeah, very good.
It's by the way, for those who are interested, 5.8% alcohol.
Right.
So it's it's a nice beer.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not real strong. And 25 IBUs. That's the IBUs are of course the international bitterness units. So it's very smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, you can taste the hops in there. There's a little bit of spicy hops, but it's very well balanced with the malt. It's a nice malt. It really is kind of like a hearty malt.
It's a very smooth, flavorful beer.
It kind of reminds you of a Bach beer a little bit in that way. It's got some. It's got some balls to it.
Yeah. We'll have no beer with no balls.
A lot of people are thinking, well, that really doesn't tell me much when you say it's got balls. What does that mean exactly?
Does your beer have balls?
What the hell does any review really mean? I mean,
Right.
It's like movie reviews. Siskel and Ebert. Who the hell? Imagine Siskel and Ebert did beer reviews.
Yeah, they'd be like drunk all the time.
Well, I think it doesn't have enough character. They should have gone forward with the character more.
Yeah, a little more.
No, I liked it. I thought the backdrop was very good. The blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can
they're
just see
dead.
it. Maybe they should do. Well, are they both dead?
Oh, I don't know. I think one of them or two.
One of them passed away.
Yeah, one of them. You know what? The trouble was,
You notice I said passed away, not kicked the bucket.
Yeah,
I'm
where does that
feeling-
come from? They passed away.
Well,
What do they do? Go someplace and not come back?
I was feeling.
Nostalgic?
Well, anyway, back to the beer.
They're gone. They're dead. Okay,
So
they
this
passed.
is smooth and hearty, definitely. Another Sam Adams. Last month we reviewed Sam Adams Cold Snap.
Yeah.
And this is similar to a winter
Right.
lager.
This has, what I like about this one, it's got a little more robust than the Cold Snap.
Isn't this a little pretentious? It's got his signature on the side of the bottle. How do we know that's exactly his signature? I mean, I
Where?
suppose it could be. Sam Adams on the side, see? In the glass. He wrote it right in the glass.
Oh, yeah.
They got nothing better to do but write their signature in the glass?
Well, actually, I've been to Paul Revere's house, but not Sam Adams' house.
You've been to Paul Revere's house?
I certainly have. It's in Boston, and Germania Street is real close by. And that's where they brew this beer.
I imagine he wasn't home, though.
No, he passed away. He passed.
Oh, he passed as
Yeah.
well.
You know what that sounds like, though? You talk to somebody, did you hear about they passed? It sounds like they had a big gas attack, and they ate a bunch of really bad cabbage or something, and they had to pass a lot of gas.
This is a really good malty beer. It's well balanced, and it's not. I mean, you can taste the hops, but it's not hop spicy at all. I mean, it's quite.
If you take a
quite
look at the
drinkable.
bottle, you notice that it's well balanced.
It's quite drinkable.
Halfway in the bottle, you'll notice that it's
Good
balanced.
malty smell.
The other stuff, the high stuff is balanced well with the low stuff.
Is that right?
Yeah. Therefore, what you can do with this bottle, you can actually use it for a level.
Is this the kind of crap that we are purporting to purvey upon our listeners?
Exactly.
This kind of content that we're currently
What content?
espousing? What we're doing right now?
Oh, this is exactly the kind of content we do, because if we did any other kind of content, it wouldn't be
The
content.
reason I say that is some folks might be at this point saying, "The hell is this? Who the hell are these morons?"
Really.
Well,
It's us.
it is. It is us.
Us. The
And
purveyors of wonderful, exciting information.
obviously, not pathetic comedy, only borderline.
If it's borderline, we got to get Madonna.
People might wonder where that comes from. Somebody sent us a nasty note,
Yeah.
and
We like it.
and he's like, borderline pathetic, and I was like, well,
Good.
that's great because we thought we were pathetic. Now we know. Now we
Now
realize
we
we're
know.
only borderline
Borderline
pathetic.
pathetic.
I mean, as a compliment. I told the guy, I said, thank you so much for that compliment. I think that really pissed him off when I said that.
Right.
But I'm not done talking about this beer. Quite
all right, go ahead.
honestly. And by the way, I should show the label here because it's got a rooster. Well, it's got a.
No, this is actually a. Is that a rooster or is that
I
an
thought it was a
eagle?
rooster. That's not an eagle, is it? How can that be? Oh, maybe it is an eagle. Is it?
It is if it's a rooster, it's a one
I
pissed
guess
off
it's not-
rooster.
you know what? Now that I look at it closer, it's not a. Wait a minute. It's got a tail.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? Is it a griffin? A mythical
A mythical creation of Ed Koch.
Well, it's got this bird-looking thing on here. Maybe it's a phoenix. Is that supposed to be? Is that what a phoenix looks like?
Yeah.
Perhaps one of our listeners knows. Of course, we could Google it, but we're, you know.
Why Google?
We're a little.
Why Google when we can goggle it?
We're rather a little too busy to Google that. Seeing how this is a well-balanced beer, I should be able to balance it on 2 fingers. You know, because if the hops were, see what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, very good.
I got a message from somebody.
Oh, let's see what the message
Probably
says.
my wife telling me she can't hear, or there's no picture.
Yeah, there's no audio, or something's wrong.
Something like that. As my wife says, it's a griffin. Well, I thought it was a griffin.
Griffin.
You heard me say griffin.
Yeah. Hey, what if you have a person by the name of Griffin? Isn't that going to be offensive?
No, I don't think so. Like Merv Griffin? Remember Merv Griffin?
Yeah, Merv.
That show?
Yeah, the show. And then
if we were around back in the day, we could have probably got a spot on Merv Griffin.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Where he'd ask us really dumb questions like, so where are you guys from?
Yeah, what do you do?
You're not lovers, are you? No, it's my cousin, for Christ's sake. I'm a married man. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sick, you pervert.
Fucking Merv.
Yeah, remember
No wonder we wouldn't go on.
Merv was like Merv was like, if you got on the Merv Griffin show, you were like capital. You were like top of the notch.
Or, well, I mean, he was like, well, Ed Sullivan was before him.
Yeah, but Merv Griffin show was pretty good.
Ed Sullivan. Most of our listeners are probably going, who the hell is
Ed
Ed Sullivan?
These people? They're long since dead.
Not as long ago as like Caesar and the Romans, but you know, almost.
It's somewhere in that proximity.
You know, this is really a good beer. This is like, I wouldn't say it's sweet.
This is sort of a
but it's very smooth.
This is a sneak up sort of beer.
It's got almost 6% alcohol. So yeah, it's not super light by any means. But I mean, it's not. I like to say it's very drinkable. I say that about a lot of beers, though, don't I? You know, one beer I did not find drinkable.
What was that?
Alimony Ale.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, we bought 2 bottles of it. It was very bad. Pat and I did not like that beer in San Clemente.
I remember telling you when you got it, I was like, you know what, that's probably not going to taste good.
I am not going to be president of the United States as of tomorrow.
Super bitter. But this is only 25 IBUs, so.
I'm going back to San Clemente, and I'm going to drink Samuel Adams for the rest of my life.
Another cork.
Yeah.
So I think Sam Adams ought to send us something, really. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna.
I like their beer. Well, it's an American company. They make great beer. It's really good. They're on Germania Street in Boston. You can't beat it. It's great beer. It's an excellent product. It's not some Bukeweiser, Barfweiser, whatever the hell you want to call that stuff. That watered down.
All right. Don't belabor the point.
Yeah.
You're belaboring. Tim, you got to stop belaboring.
Oh, belaboring. Hi, would you like to come over and do some belaboring?
Yeah, don't belabor.
Oh, belabor. Hi, babe. You want to come on over?
All right, don't do that. This is a family show.
Oh, it's a family show. We're getting drunk.
Not really, but
we're trying to be.
We're pretending it is.
Hi, children, and welcome to the Children's Hour. We're sitting here drinking beer. I would suggest you do that. It's probably bad for your health.
So, yeah, I was just saying, we reviewed Cold Snap.
Yeah, Cold Snap was a very good beer.
Boston Lager, their regular beer, I mean, it's all right.
I like that, too.
But I don't like it as much as I like, for instance, this.
I like the family of beers from Samuel Adams.
I find as I get older that I like hops less. You know, it's like I've had all that shit, and I'm tired of the really spicy, bitter hops. Why does it have to be bitter?
I want something more malty. I like spicy beers.
You know what my favorite beer of all time is, don't you?
Dink.
Well, you think like a dark, yeah. But what is my seasonal favorite beer of all time?
Dinkelacke without the dark.
No. Seasonal. Oh, excuse me.
Well, that was pretty good. What was the name of that beer?
Irish Red.
That was a backwash.
You don't know my favorite beer? Seasonal beers?
No.
How can you be so dumb?
No.
Tim.
No, I have completely forgotten the...
It's what the hell is it? It's
well, but you probably can't remember.
Old Fezziwig.
Oh, Old Fezziwig.
Seasonal beer.
Samuel Adams, Old Fezziwig. Very good. All right.
You gotta go to the bathroom. We understand.
Go ahead. We'll come back afterwards.
We hope you'll come back. or unless you're on a mobile, in which case, feel free to take us with you. We're not looking, right?
No, we never look. We never invade privacy.
Whatever you do, don't fail to wipe properly or wash your hands
because you're in a hurry to come back and wash them like a pick up something.
We'll be happy to wait for you. You know what I mean?
The show can't wait because our viewers aren't that good.
Yeah, we really enjoy our viewers. We appreciate our viewers. I don't know if we enjoy them. We don't even know them really. But
they're just cool people.
Well, they're wonderful people, obviously.
Because they're